there was all of this black magic, and there was all of this. There was a real dark undertone to the place. There was. It felt dark, and what we did learn is that there was no black magic at all. What it was that we found out stuff that the villagers didn't even, because they tell you things like through translators. So what we found out was that actually the chief of the village poisons people and pretends it's black magic. Like that's how he'd get rid of people in the village, right? And it was a fact. Like so they would all think it's, so they would all be scared of this black magic when actually it would just be the chief just poisoning them just to get rid of them.
Thank fuck I'm born in the West, bro.
So it was, yeah, it was like a really, really. We weren't made to feel unwelcome, but we didn't feel welcomed at the same time.
The women and the kids and how big is this community?
So we were in the mangrove side, which wasn't a nice side of the village. But there was, well,
is there like one village?
50? No, there was loads of different villages, and they were all rival villages. Island? Yeah, they're all rival villages as well. Okay. So the Trobriand Islands actually existed through. They would trade. So they would trade. All the different islands would have something to trade. So they existed via trading
with one another.
One another, a bit like when the Phoenicians travelled through Malta and they traded the stuff through. You like my Maltese history there, right?
Yes, we had a very long Maltese history podcast yesterday.
Well, there you go. You're experts then.
Feels like it started in the time of the nights and finished yesterday. It was long. It was good.
Well, I'm hoping this one's not going to be that long. So there was a dark undertone to that. Even like the sport wasn't a dangerous sport. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It was. I had some brilliant experiences there. Don't get me wrong. Doing the tribal dancing to the game and playing the game. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of, we just enjoyed that. But the actual living experience wasn't as enjoyable as Mongolia or as free as Mongolia was.
Throughout all these experiences, how big of an impact does the culture shock have on how you're processing this whole thing? Like, is the culture shock so distracting that it's also influencing the way you're performing in the games?